Hi, it's Daria from Soulful Self-Healing. I'm an IFS practitioner, and this series is made as a part of our book circle where we read books together. And at the moment, we are reading the Richard Schwartz's book, No Bad Parts. Oops, sorry. And this is an exercise in unblending and embodying. I'm just gonna read it as it is in the book, and I encourage you to stay curious and playful and just try it out. And remember, not all of these will fit everybody, but you can still try it out if you're willing to. And yeah, share with us how it was. Let us know in the comments what the experience was like, or just in general mentioning, speaking for a part, or what happened. So let's begin then. Unblending and embodying. This is a brief meditation that I do a version of each day, as do many people who follow the IFS path. I encourage you to try it out as a daily practice. So get comfortable, and if it helps, take deep breaths. Then start by focusing on and checking in with whatever parts you're actively working with. To do that, see if you can find each of them in or around your body, and get curious about how they're doing. That is, ask each if there's anything it wants you to know, or if it needs anything. Just like you might with a child that's in your care. And gentle reminder that you can stop this recording at any point and take a little longer with your parts inside. And also, if at any point you get overwhelmed or something happens, you can also take gentleness break. So be nice and kind with yourself. That's just my added guidance to you. So as you're getting to know it, at some point help it get to know you better. The you that's with it now. Since most of the time these parts don't really know you. Instead, they've been interacting with other parts in there, and they often believe that you're still a young child. Often, this is their first encounter with you. The you who's curious about them and cares about them. So let them know you're here, even how old you are, since they often think you're much younger. And let them know that they're not alone anymore, and see how they react. You can ask, if you like, how old they thought you were. You can even ask them to turn around and look at you. And this next piece is optional and may or may not happen. Revisit each of them one at a time and invite them to relax and open space inside so you can be more in your body. And if a part's willing to do that, you'll notice a palpable shift in your body or your mind towards more spaciousness and peace in that place where the part seems to reside. And if that doesn't happen, don't despair, as they may not know you well enough yet to trust that it's safe to do that, and that's fine. If they do separate, notice that more embodied, spacious sense of who you are and the qualities you feel when you're in that place. What's it like in your body and your mind now? Notice that spaciousness, the sense of well-being and enoughness, that you are enough. And also notice the feeling like there's nothing to do right now. And everything is okay. Some people spontaneously feel a vibrating energy running through their body, making their fingers and toes tingle. And this is what some people call chi or kundalini or prana, but in IFS we call it self-energy. I'm inviting you to get a felt sense of what it's like for you, yourself, to be more embodied. If you can become somatically familiar with this state, then you can notice when you're there and when you're not as you go through your day. Any departure from that state are usually due to the activity of parts that have blended to some degree and are giving you distracting thoughts, blocking the flow of energy, closing your heart, making you feel pressure in different places, etc. You can notice those activities and then reassure the parts doing them that they don't have to, that it's safe to unblend, at least for the duration of the meditation. Afterwards, they can jump back to attention if they really want to. I have found, however, that through this practice, parts gradually increase their trust that it is safe and beneficial to let the self embody. They also trust that the self is remembering and checking on them, that it's being a good inner parent. All of this self-leadership helps them step out of their parentified roles and consider unburdening. So in the next minute or so, I invite you to shift your focus back outside. But before you come back, thank your parts, either for letting you embody more, or if they didn't, for letting you know they were too afraid to do so just yet. And then come on back when it feels right. And again, feel free to pause and stay with your parts longer. So how was that? If you wish, share it below Or you can come join our book circle. We have a group on Facebook, and we do meet every Friday to read from this book together and just share our experiences. So I'm Daria. I'm IFS trained practitioner, and I'm really touched by this work. So thank you so much for being here and for playing. Take some time to journal if you wish, or maybe go for a walk, or have a glass of water. Just notice, what do you need right now? Maybe you even need a little more rest. So honor yourself, honor your body, honor your parts. And as we do, let's learn to be a little more self-guided, self-led as we go through life. Thank you. See you next time.